Hello and welcome to Gossip Reviews. Today we are presenting a review of Adult Wednesday Addams, the series by Melissa Hunter.
The series is actually on YouTube, so it's free. Everybody can watch it. I think Melissa Hunter had to remove it from her channel, so it's up on other channels, but if you Google Adult Wednesday Addams, Melissa Hunter YouTube, it will come up on a lot of different links, and there are 2 seasons, so you have to sometimes check one person's link for one season and like some more of somebody else's for another, but I binge watched it. So each episode is really short, and it gives us an interesting perspective into the life of Wednesday when she grows up. I did not approve of all of it, although most of it was amusing. So, as in her mother, did not approve of all of it, but her mother-to-be, since we don't have a Wednesday yet. We're too young. But, like, I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed every episode of the show. So that wasn't, as a viewer, I approved of every single bit. As a mother-to-be, I would not approve of everything, but I was proud of her conductivity of the way she conducted herself. So, I would say the episodes are, a few minutes long, maybe 2 or 3 minutes.
Yes.
So they're short episodes. They're very engaging, very entertaining. You're on the edge of your seat the whole time. And it's interesting. It's dark, macabre, gothic, and funny, which is perfect for us. And the actress Melissa Hunter portrayed Wednesday very well, and she had a great crew that she was working with for each little skit. And I think it's good because it's short, and if people are busy and they don't have time to sit down and watch a whole 30, 45-minute episode of something that they're streaming or on TV, they can just watch a short Wednesday Addams in between whatever they're doing, and it's fabulous for that. It's just brilliantly done. I think she did so well at capturing the character, and Melissa Hunter has a great imagination for what Wednesday could potentially be like as an adult. And I suppose the parts that I would disapprove of as a parent-to-be is natural, because not everything that we all do as a young adult is going to be good with our parents. So, that's honest. Whether we like it or not, it's different to be in the parent's shoes than the child's shoes, which gives me an interesting perspective to watch and think like that.
That is interesting.
Yes, I'm sure our parents would not have approved of many of our actions, although I think we were good children, practicing the dark path properly and whatnot. So, but my mother is more forgiving than most. She's open to the dark ways.
That's why she's such a good grandmama.
Yes. So I don't want to give away any episodes. One of them is Wednesday getting a job. I was surprised at what line of work she settled in and how well she did, but of course our daughter would exceed at everything. So she did it very well, very creatively, and of course with a dark flair. And then her with her roommates is just interesting because it's psychologically how you're being yourself and people are trying to kind of put it in their terms, and they like you, but they like you because they don't understand you and they're putting it in their terms, like wrapping their mind around it in a way they understand. It's like when I say, if Apple doesn't fix our device soon, I'm going to take it and bash in their heads. And the neighbor goes, yeah, I feel like that every day, ha ha ha. And he doesn't understand how serious I am. Now Apple's going to come sue me. I'm not serious. Okay, it was just a point to illustrate how people don't understand you and they make it on their terms so they can like you and understand you and think that you're being like them when you're actually not. But I loved all the innuendos like that in the show. I love what she does to men who decide to stalk and catcall women. It's fabulous. Just a few little tidbits out there to kind of give you guys a concept of what to look forward to if you go check it out. What would you say about it, Gomez?
Well, it is faithful to the original, I think, in the sense that it presents, again, somebody who is definitely Gothic in a mundane context and how they cope with the mundane, and that's not always easy for the Goth people, as many in the Gothic community know. And Wednesday always makes it very interesting, very entertaining. I always like seeing how she supports the old values while remaining herself. But more surprising, I think, more like in different scenes, which makes sense. The society evolves, and there's more openness to her kind. She is more recognizable for who she is. She's not just a monster the way maybe older generations would consider people like the Addams. She's more like accepted as a ghost chick, part of a culture, recognizable, understandable in her own terms.
Now, Gomez, when people call us a monster, they're being complimentary.
Oh,
You
well.
shouldn't be so sensitive, darling. They don't mean anything bad by it.
Oh, I never was offended. I appreciate it, but it's how they mean it, not how we take it, of course. We take it in the best way possible. That's why we're so friendly. And Wednesday also supports that value. She remains quite as friendly, which I appreciate. She remains herself. She never changes her behavior, but she understands what society expects of her and can fake normality for a brief moment if it is required of her, which is very pleasurable.
It just shows how well balanced psychologically she is and what a good job we're going to do.
Yes, she grew up so nicely, and we contributed to that. We're very proud of our future daughter.
Yes, definitely. And we're pleased with the show and how well Melissa Hunter portrayed the character and how well she did. I don't think she was out of character at all. It was quite fascinating. A lot of times, whether it be a role play group or a fanfic or a show, even a sequel of a popular show that's in the cinemas, you can see characters go out of character and you just don't like what they've become. And I was very pleased with how she portrayed Wednesday. And I thought about the Haunted Bat when I watched this. In fact, I emailed her as soon as I started binge watching it. Like, did you know about this? This is out here. Like, she probably has been like, yeah, I watched it 2 years ago. Like, I don't know. Like, we live under a rock and we don't know about a lot of stuff. Not because we're not intelligent. Maybe because we are, so we withdraw from everybody because, you know, the world. But like it's so cozy. I mean, if I'm not interested, I just don't do it. We only started playing with YouTube and like even watching other people's hauls and such in maybe like April. I didn't even know there were like video reviews of stuff until I was looking for an action figure and saw somebody did a video review about it on YouTube and went, really? That's interesting. What's that? And that was like this March. So I didn't even know what a collab was, and I felt like an idiot when the Haunted Bat asked if I wanted to do a collab for our crafts because she does such wonderful crafts. I was so excited, and I'm like, what is that? Like, then I had to go look up collabs, and I felt like an idiot. But it's just like if you don't engage, you don't know what it is. So like, hello. But I'm kind of proud of not knowing about what most other people do because I'm just not. We're not as much into pop culture. We are Gomez and Morticia after all. And we work a lot, and then we're in our emails doing our things. Gomez does chess sometimes, and we research Greek and Roman mythology and other mythologies, and we do our writing and our writing groups and whatnot. So usually we don't have as much spare time, but I'm glad we've discovered YouTube and what it is. And the reason I brought that up is because it goes back around to discovering all the neat little web series that are on here, like this Adult Wednesday Addams by Melissa Hunter. Because had I not discovered YouTube, I would never have been watching somebody's Addams Family history video that would have mentioned this Adult Wednesday Addams by Melissa Hunter, and I went, oh, I have to go check that out. It was, I think these guys doing a podcast, and it was Addams Family for Halloween, and I totally forgot their site because I was watching so much stuff in this awesome frenzy around Halloween, but they mentioned the Adult Wednesday Addams and how great it was, and they're Addams Family connoisseurs who are rather choosy as well, so I was like, okay, I have to go check this out. This sounds amazing. And it's really amazing. Gomez has to catch up. He's seen some of the episodes, but because our electronics are possessed and strange, his wouldn't come up for him, all the episodes that came up for me. So I have to go make them appear for him with my magic.
And I approve of your fiery talents, my dear.
Aw, thank you. As long as I don't fry out any computers, we're good.
Even then, we can afford more. We can.
That's true.
Let the fire ring.
Especially if you get like a refurbished iPad. They're apparently only $150.
I'm a good lawyer after all.
Yes, you'll call them and make them do their job.
Yes.
And so, yeah, it was a great series. You guys should check it out. Again, each episode's quick. If you don't have time to sit there and binge watch the whole thing, you can just watch little episodes. And I thought the actor looked good for Wednesday as well.
Yes, I agree. She had the little braids and stuff. She had the hairstyle that Wednesday could wear. She had the outfit even that Wednesday did wear. So it was all matching the original.
Yes, the dear child didn't forget her values growing up of her fashion sense.
That allowed her to retain all of herself that she could.
In this cold modern world.
Yes.
So definitely we're going to link Melissa Hunter below, and if we can find a different channel that has some episodes uploaded, we will link that below for you guys. I know that some of those uploads are mutable, so if it doesn't work, just again Google it, but we will put it below. So check it out, and again, it's definitely highly recommended. I thought it was all just amazingly, flawlessly done. And she had to take it down because of copyright, which I think is really sad that whoever had the copyright didn't just bloody work with her, because it was brilliant, brilliant, brilliant stuff. And everybody could profit, but, you know, they had to be difficult about it instead, unfortunately. Which is a sad, sad thing when it's killing art. So may her talents be used in whatever else she does. I think she mentioned something on NBC, and I hope that works well for her, because she deserves it. She's a very good actress. So that was our review of the Adult Wednesday Addams by Melissa Hunter. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, share, and check out more of our dark, spooky videos.